Getting back to the action. Here we see the weather, as I said, warming up a little bit. It's very humid here in northern Germany with strong winds. That has been affecting play, making the kickoffs. I mean, obviously the conversions, Dennis, but I mean the kickoffs are such an important set piece in sevens rugby, and we've seen a lot of teams struggling, not just to catch them, not just to take them cleanly, but also to get the strike they want.
Absolutely. I mean, keeping possession is key in sevens, and I've seen some of the women's teams struggling with that, receiving the kickoffs. So it becomes a bit of a lottery in that regard. But let's see how the French and the Ukrainians will deal with the conditions.
There again, just a quick overview of the fixtures we have coming up in this second block of games today. It's the men's group stages. Every team will have their first game played. By the time we get to the end of this, it'll be starting with France, Ukraine, ending with Germany, Czechia. And we have the lineup. There, Dennis Frank called it. We see men like Sefo, Riva, Pares, some great experience in that French team. We've also got some youth. They'll be looking to make a stamp on their name, prove themselves for selection in the coming up tournaments and years.
The Ukrainians with a bit of a mixture. Yevhen Davidov has been in the mix for quite a while. Let's see how they'll deal with this mighty, powerful French side.
Yeah, the Ukrainians aren't to be taken too lightly. You mentioned Davidov. We also have Overchuk. He's been around a while, so these guys do know what they're doing. Obviously, troubled times for Ukraine. So our deepest of respect to all the players representing their country today.
Absolutely, and here they come onto the pitch. France, defending champions of 2025, looking to make their mark once again here in Germany's northern metropolis. So the French will be kicking off.
Game led by Lucas Yendel of Wales, and as you say, Dennis, France will be taking the kickoff. They're playing in their classic dark blue kit from left to right, with Ukraine in their classic yellow and sky blue playing from right to left. Just about to get underway here. The referee makes his last little checks. Wind is blowing the trees almost sideways. Challenging conditions to say the least. And we are underway. First kick of the men's tournament this weekend. Gathered well by Ukraine, and they break the first tackle. Powerful surge from the kickoff.
France looked to compete for the ball, however, Ukraine dealt with it well.
Yeah, very well. Good intensity around the breakdown there from Ukraine, recycling nicely and shifting the ball to change that point of attack. Another good fend in the burst, showing real pace from the big man. That's number 7, Davidov. You spoke about him.
Ukraine threatening now on the 22.
Applying the pressure, keeping the ball very well here, retaining it under immense pressure from the French in that breakdown.
However, penalized, and Ukraine looking with a grubber kick to follow up.
Yeah, it's tidied up by France there, but under pressure from Ukraine, and that will be Ukrainian put into the scrum, 5 meters out from the French try line.
Impressive start by the Ukrainians. Beautiful break by number 7, Davidov. A fend, and then the big man showing some remarkable pace, given his size. And then after the turnover, Ukraine applying the pressure and being rewarded with the 5-meter scrum.
Yeah, very controlled start from Ukraine, not looking to be intimidated by the experience of the French. This is the first seed against the 12th seed, so everything to prove here for Ukraine. And they're off. A little dart and distributing, challenging the French defence. Another fend, powerful fend, little shuffle inside. And they maintain possession well. Patient build-up, going for the line, and that is the first try, Dennis. Ukraine, can they cause an upset here today?
Wow, that was Alexander Fomyuk making his way over the line, forcing himself. France looked to be defending there well with a couple of men. However, Fomyuk, too powerful, too strong, off the base of the ruck, catching the French off guard.
Yeah, maybe just a slight bit of complacency around the breakdown there for France. They expected the pass, and he moved just a second too early, opening the door for Fomyuk to get the points. And the conversion is also successful from right under the posts, and we see a 7-point lead after just a couple of minutes played.
What a start by the Ukrainians. Let's see how the French will deal with the conditions, receiving the kickoff.
Yeah, lifting pods in the wide channels here. A poor strike there from Ukraine, going right down the middle. You saw the ball drop, didn't quite work there. That's that wind I was talking about. But France will have to attack from all the way from their own try line. And a beautiful inside pass, sweeper to beat, and they do so well. France are on their way to their first points through Bouya. It's a lovely try. That is the answer France wanted. They've hardly had the ball, and that's what they can do with it, Dennis.
From a Ukrainian point of view, a little bit disappointing. They had the French under pressure, deep in their own 22, and however, not marking up. A pretty easy inside ball, and Bouillet makes it 80 meters under the sticks. And now we're all square.
And there we see that inside step beating the sweeper. They did have that man at the back, but just a huge size difference there, and unable to drag down the charging French player. So it's a set. It's 7-7. Both kicks were successful. So we've got a real game in our hands, and Ukraine do gather that kickoff. It was a little bit of a tricky one for them. And they go down the blind side. Lovely little pick and go. Probing. Overchuk. Oh, there is a penalty for Ukraine. So they keep the pressure. Offside, Dennis. I didn't see that one, if I'm honest. I'm just trying to learn the Ukrainian names here, if I'm honest.
Same here, but once again, Ukraine catching French defenders off guard at the base of the ruck and making very decent progress.
That was a great dart down the blind side. Unfortunately, just getting slightly isolated there. Support not coming with him, but Ukraine do attack again through this penalty.
Ball's out.
Oh, scrappy breakdown, but Ukraine reacting well again, keeping it tight, keeping it tidy.
France applying the pressure at the ruck, however, Ukraine still with the ball.
He made the first break, didn't he? And he's drawing in the defenders.
And again, the fend. Quite physical, the Ukrainian display here.
Absolutely, very physical, but great footwork as well, creating the space for these fens, powering through the collisions. And that's a good offload, keeping the ball moving.
Ukrainians showing some quite decent rugby here. However, now the turnover.
Commentators curse and France come away with that. Oh, and the slight technical error will give the ball back to Ukraine. Dennis, what a start to this game. It's not as one-sided as we expected.
Absolutely, very intense, and both sides contributing to it, whether it's at the breakdown, whether it's in the points of contact. The Ukrainians managing to break quite a few tackles. Not sure the French coaching staff will be happy with that.
Yeah, absolutely right. It's these broken tackles, isn't it? So often the Ukrainian will beat the first challenge, drawing in a second or even a third defender, and that creates space inevitably somewhere on the pitch. And a good set piece there.
Solid, yes.
Going to the back.
Offside.
Offside
Again.
from the French defence.
Happy with the mark.
And Ukraine, I mean, they're looking very patient here, aren't they? They've got everything under control, cool as you like.
Given they've just come up to this highest level of Rugby Europe Sevens, playing against the defending champions with quite a few gold medal winners from Paris 2024. I gotta say, I'm impressed so far.
Very much agree, and there's a chance here down the right-hand side. Maybe in this second phase they can get it out wide. There's a man out there with Akers. Overchuk going for the corner, but well matched by the French defender. And again, the pressure coming on here in the counter ruck. A great opportunity for the French, but Ukraine somehow coming out of that with the ball. And again,
through the legs.
by the skin of their teeth, going backwards, but maintaining possession. And there, inevitably, the penalty had to come at some point. That was incredible pressure from the French defence. And they're away, transitioning straight into attack, spreading the ball in the width. The Ukrainian defence moving backwards.
This will be the last play.
This will be the last play, you're right. And France looking to end the half on a high, getting the offload away, but Ukraine intercept. And they're attacking from deep. They want to go all the way. Good presence of mind. He was isolated, so he just released the ball and picked again, and they've earned a penalty rather than conceding possession. That was very smart, thinking on his feet.
Riva, with all his experiences, giving away a cheap penalty here. I'm not quite sure why he's competing for that ball. That breakdown was messy. However, Ukrainians choose to go into the halftime with the 7-all.
Yeah, and I suspect they'll be very happy with that. Like I said, they're 12th seed this weekend. France are the reigning champions. They're the first seed. And Ukraine will be absolutely delighted with a 7-7 halftime result.
Question is, will they be able to keep that pace up? Because admittedly, we do see some hands on knees and a bit of exhaustion. However, they managed to keep it up all for the first 7 minutes of the game.
Yeah, against a team with the experience and pace of France, that fitness really can play a role as the game progresses. I'll be just listening here to the halftime talks.
On est 3 dessus, forcément que derrière on charge. Ok, faut faire tomber aux jambes. Si le rock il est fait, on fait la ligne, on dit compact, on monte, on chasse. Je vais dire un truc. Est-ce qu'on est compact? Non, non. Et alors pourquoi? Ok, est-ce que on va se faire déborder?
Quite interesting. First of all, the French complaining that they didn't drop their opponents. So that's what we talked about the first couple of minutes. The Ukrainians making quite some tackles. And the structure in attack is also something that the French do want to work on.
L'effet de surprise, on l'a. On veut de la surprise.
Yeah, that was kind of the story of the first half, wasn't it? Here we see Ukraine going over the first try after a lot of strong carries. What you were just talking about, broken tackles, strong handoffs, strong fends, physical prowess.
And the French managing an 80-90 meter try with a simple pass back on the inside and a bit of a step.
Yeah, a couple of Ukrainian defenders maybe just slightly guilty of honeypotting around the ball there, not covering the channels. That gave France an easy back into the game.
That could have been the second French try, however, what a presence of mind by number 2, Davidov. Preventing the try and almost giving Ukraine another opportunity to take the lead once again.
So we've got a real game in our hands, getting ready for the second half here. I thought we were going to see the wee man Perez, but they're saving him. One of the most exciting players in the sevens field.
One of the most experienced playmakers on the World Series.
Absolutely.
Good to go.
And it will be Ukraine to take the kickoff in the second half. They'll look to contest this, I'm sure.
Number 9, Sivak, getting us started with a very high kickoff. Might be a good opportunity in this wind, however, French deal with it.
Yeah, cool as you like, plucking that ball out of the air. First point of contact, and they're off to the races. Looking for the edge, they find it. Making good progress there. And looking to move back to the right-hand side, stretching this Ukrainian defence, making them work. We spoke about fitness maybe having a role to play in this game. And France are making Ukraine run.
However, that offload was one too many.
Maybe just a little bit wishful, wasn't it?
Yes, France making some good meters. However, that was a wasted opportunity.
Yeah, you know, you make a break like that, you're really keen to convert it into a score, and maybe just forcing that a little bit. Maybe you noticed he was a little bit isolated, but definitely not the decision to be made. And Ukraine with possession.
Okay, blue.
They'll have to attack from their own half, but it's a good It's a good
Okay, time
platform.
on, let's go.
See whether the set piece holds up.
First line out looked good. That one has gone a little bit offline, and France regained the ball without having to do very much at all for it.
France taking the scrum, which, given the conditions, given the windy weather today,
90 blew off.
Okay, so our technical team is just letting us know there's a problem with the clock, so if you're watching at
time on.
home, don't pay too much attention to that. The scores are correct, it is the second half, but the 58 seconds that you're seeing is not right.
Boing!
We'll get that sorted for you as soon as possible. We've got a lot of volunteers, a lot of professionals here working overtime to deliver the best possible event for everyone at home and here in the stadium. And France are off, attacking with speed, with intent. This looks to be the score they were looking for, and they will take the lead.
Jordan Seffel,
One of the big names, isn't it?
one of the gold medal winners. The whole movement started by Steven Pares, another one of the gold medal winners of Paris. He reacted quite quickly to the scrum penalty, played it to Pauline Riva, and he delivered it to Jordan Seffel. So in the end, France's stars delivering here in Hamburg.
Yeah, and that's what you want, isn't it? Everyone, your experienced players, that when times do get tricky, that they step up, show their danger as individuals, but also galvanizing the team.
Conversion off the post, so Ukraine still within range.
And Pares preparing to take the kickoff here. Looking down the left-hand side. Oh, and the cheeky little chip just going over the 10.
Backwards,
Ukraine struggle, but they do regain. And up for the physicality as well, as ever. Pressure from the French defence, pushing up really hard on the Ukrainians. Well, and that's the difference when these first tackles sit. That gives the opportunity for the counter-ruck or the jackal, and France come away with possession, looking to take control of this game.
France very much looking to up the tempo here. The stop-start nature earlier was not really helping them, but it...
Delamare with the score, isn't it?
Yeah.
France really taking control of it now. The second half has only just started a couple of minutes ago, and they've got 2 tries on the board. And all of a sudden, this tight 7-7 draw looks to be completely under control of the French team.
Almost losing the ball here. However, managing with the stutter step, getting out of the tackle, making it across the line for France's 3rd try.
Yeah, and this time we see the Ukrainian falling off the tackle. In the first half, it was more the other way round, and it's just very interesting to see. That came from a turnover because the French really made that first hit, put the pressure on, and we see the conversion hit the post.
Again.
Again. Is he trying that? I'll give him a 5 if he does it a 3rd time. Switching up the sides of attack here for France, a similar kick but on the right hand side, and Ukraine gather well under pressure. Oh, getting isolated there, he's not got very much support at all, so France look to push over, and they do so effectively, regaining, keeping the pressure, quick hands, lovely hands, out to space, oh, and he juggled it, he took it and he scored it. A lovely try for France.
Diego Miranda.
That's pretty much textbook from the kickoff, isn't it? Put in a contestable position, apply the pressure, regain the ball, and strike.
With their changes, France brought on quite a bit of size, and they're making it count, especially at the point of contact.
Lovely little hands from Riva in that, from Tumba, and they found the win, found the score. France 24, Ukraine 7, and the conversion just sliding past. Change of kicker. Martin Blum. So the time is now correct, and we have repaired our technical issues, Ukraine looking to mount an attack from deep, but coming under great pressure. The French have really upped the ante this half. Whoa. Being driven back despite the best efforts. That's lovely bit of footwork.
The aggressiveness of France on defense is quite impressive. That is totally different from the first half.
Yeah, agreed. Very, very different French team in this second half. That's not just the people on the pitch, it's also what they've been told by their coach.
That might have been quite a talking to. Ukraine here lacking options and going for a bit of a desperate kick. However,
yeah,
it looks like it's working out.
There's no sweeper back home, so it's actually quite well identified.
And quite the hit coming in there. However, offload successful. France keep possession.
The Ukraine will need to move away there quickly. He does well not to concede the penalty. And you can see the Ukrainian defence just sitting back on their heels there. They don't have the energy to push up and take the French space.
It's probably a little bit too many players on the point of contact there. However, the French can't find it. Oh, they do find the space.
They do indeed, and they find the offload, but it's just drifted forward.
Finest margins.
Oh yeah, they thought they were in through Bloom for the next score. Oh, and Ukrainians sucking in the air. I'm seeing a lot of hands on heads. Just a little replay here, attacking the outside channel. Lovely little bit of footwork. Good handling. But just a slight little knock on in that transition.
Oh, no.
Okay, let's go. Cross.
So now, last play. See whether the French are in the mood to play again.
Hold it there.
Ukraine from deep, from their own half. Oh, little stutter there. One-on-one on the outside channel.
And again, France's defense sweeping in. Ukrainians somehow managed to retain the ball.
Oh, I'm breaking a tackle once more. Good footwork and a powerful defend. They just want it, don't they? They're keen.
Ukrainians might not have the energy anymore as in the first half, but the intent is definitely there.
The intent's there, but the space isn't. This French defence working harder than they were in the first half, covering that space, shutting the door before it even opens.
Clear release.
And there's no clear release as a decision from the referee, so Ukraine will maintain possession here, giving them an opportunity maybe to play for territory through the kick if they back their line out. And they do go for the kick option, giving them an extra 20 metres. Yeah, they see just some inaccuracies creeping into the game. They weren't doing that in the first half. That's what you were talking about, Dennis, isn't it? That's the fitness of this team. They're just not quite able to deal with this intensity.
Not many options, not many runners, not many good lines being run anymore. So France, easy pickings on defense.
Oh, I'm getting up and challenging that line out very well with a front jumper.
See whether Paris wants to play. He very much does so, but...
There's a double knock on there, so the first one was from France. Good opportunity, Dennis.
But gotta say, in the end, deserved French victory. They did up the ante. Quite an impressive display in the second half.
Yeah, what a game. Like, I really enjoyed that first half. The second half was a little bit more one-sided, but it was very encouraging to see that Ukraine aren't here just to make up the numbers at the tournament. They really are here to compete, and there'll be some other teams that will need to take note of that. Powerful runners, good awareness. I'm thinking of that little chip kick through when they realise there was no sweeper. That can go differently. That can change a game.
Ukraine will meet a couple of teams where they have a better chance to make their mark, to possibly get a win or two throughout the course of the tournament, given they've just come up from the second level of Rugby Europe, Sevens Rugby. So encouraging signs for the Ukrainians.
Yeah, very encouraging. Now we see the next fixture already on screen. It'll be Portugal against Great Britain. Great Britain, the 7th seed, Portugal, the 6th seed. So it should be a real fight, this one. It could go either way. Now Britain controlling this game from the middle point.
You guys ready? Someone.
And Portugal get us underway. A big hit from that first kickoff. A rib tickler, and Britain coming from deep, probing the wide channel.
Well executed, very high kickoff. A nightmare to deal with in these conditions. Let's see whether Portugal can defend.
Yeah, and a heavy collision there in the middle of the field as well, so both teams up for the physicality here. Britain straightening, drawing in two defenders. A wee wrap around onto the blind side, try to draw in even more of the maroon coloured shirts. And out to the edge this time from Great Britain. Looking for a 1-1 in the outside channel, backing himself, cutting back in. A high tackle will result in a quick tap for Great Britain, they're off.
It's already the second rather high hit. Portuguese got to watch out with the tackle height there. Moinier, one of the fastest in the GB team, not getting the space here and actually committing the knock-on.
Ah, that's a frustrating little knock-on there, isn't it? They look to be really on the way up the pitch with great momentum. It's just at the back, just from the wee scrum half here. Golden Clark with a little fumble.
On the hooker. Close.
Giving Portugal their first opportunity with ball in hand.
Point! Set!
Scrum rather central, so many options for the Portuguese to opt.
They pick and come in this right. Oh, and back against the green.
Beautiful inside
it's
line.
a number 6. Kamara for the line. He will get us off the mark here. Kamara with the score, dotting it down with great confidence, and Portugal have got this fixture underway.
That looked like a set play that they've been working on. Great line from Kamara, coming from deep.
Yeah, and there was just a little stumble in there. I think it was Callahan. I think it was the number 3. And that line of the Portuguese attacker just punishing the wee slip, the wee stumble. Absolutely the right option off that set play.
With the wind, the kick doesn't even make it close to the crossbar.
Yeah, that was a challenging one, wasn't it, in these conditions? But Portugal will be delighted with that. They're off to the perfect start. Just a couple of minutes played and 5 points already on the board.
GB with all the possession. Portugal needed one opportunity and they struck.
That's clinical. So, kick-off coming down this right-hand side. Not quite as much hang time on this one, but finding space. And Great Britain building their next attack from deep. Oh, just getting caught in the middle of the field there.
He had a few options there and chose to run it himself. That might not have been the best one. And Portugal with the turnover.
Absolutely.
And here we go again.
Shrugging off tacklers for fun. That'll be the next try for Portugal.
Federico Couto.
Dream start.
And again, they needed one sniff and another try for Oslos.
Yeah, but you called it, there was a couple of options in the British attack and he just didn't really choose any of them. Ended up getting isolated, surrounded by 3 Portuguese. There's only one way that can end. Oh, and he is delighted.
And this time the conversion sticks, so 12-0 up, the Portuguese. And their third chance to kick off proceedings. Let's see what option they take this time.
Yeah, 4 minutes played in this half, 12 points on the board for Portugal. You said it, Dennis, it's 2 attacks and 2 tries. So they'll be looking to just do more of the same. This time they go down the middle with a kick. It's a good one.
It's over 10.
And they do get lucky with the bounce. That was anyone's ball, really.
Barely 10, but yeah, it works. Portuguese will be happy.
Oh, stepping, manipulating defenders. They've got space now and numbers, but they run away.
Couto not quite sure where he's going.
Yeah, he lost his sat-nav.
Dummy switch, and if the no offload though.
Portugal building very well, though. They're looking to make good decisions there. not forcing any unnecessary offloads or passes. And again, backing themselves. Oh, was that an early tackle?
Might have been an early tackle, yes. We might see a card here.
It's an early tackle.
It was a risky pass to throw. I'm not really sure it was the right option, and got maybe slightly fortunate that he did get tackled early.
But however, it was 10 meters to the line. I'm wondering whether he's gonna probably just penalty and yellow, but one could have talked about a penalty try here as well, because without that early tackle, he might have, one might argue that he would have been through.
I totally agree. You take this player out of the equation that makes the early tackle here, number 4. You look at that, you take him out of the equation, and that's a certain try. I totally agree with you, Dennis. In sevens, you don't normally see much tolerance for that kind of thing. So maybe a bit of luck there for Great Britain not to concede a penalty try. That would have been 7 points under the post.
However, nightmare to defend now for the British. With 6 men, the full width of the pitch. That was a little bit greedy, however, they might get away with it.
Slightly greedy, maybe looking for the glory himself, but what he did do is he drew in a few defenders, and that meant there was certain space out wide, and Portugal do dot it down. That's their third. And in total command of this game.
Coates didn't have much there to do, however, almost impossible to defend for the British, given that they have 3 men committed in the scrum. So basically another 3 defending 60 meters of pitch. That's a lot of grass to cover.
A lot of grass to cover indeed, and we see there just the conversion sliding left of the uprights. And we appear to have some issues with our clock and scoreboard again. It's not 12-0, it's 17-0. And Portugal going from strength to strength in this. It looks to be a very commanding performance. They've hardly had to play anything from their own half. Great Britain somehow managing to get that kickoff secured. And they try again from deep.
This time looking with a bit more conviction, however, Portugal defending it well.
No, 3.
Britain looking to bring the width into it now. They're still down a player.
Tackle release.
Britain are still put down a player, so they're doing well here just to run down the clock, keep possession.
First time making any real yardage. They were stuck at the 22 there for quite a while.
Slowing it down a little bit, looking for his support, and then flicking the switch and attack. If he can get quick ball, could be dangerous.
Tackle.
Lewis Wells getting tangled up there.
Stay back.
Dealt with.
Monya distributes. Oh, pushing up hard by the Portuguese, cutting out that option. Oh, that'll be a restart by the scrum. Unfortunately, the referee just getting in the way there. No fault of his own. It's a quick game, anything can happen.
Looking a little bit more promising. However, Team GB really struggling to put Portugal under continued pressure here.
Yeah, I'm struggling to see, Dennis, where this Great Britain team are going to make their breakthrough. They've not quite got the pace and the wide channels to win that one-on-one. They've not quite got the lines or the patterns to get it to break through the middle. And they just don't really look that dangerous with ball in hand. They're going through the motions, but just not really cutting through.
Right there. You need to play it.
Ball retention looks very good, but again, Portuguese dealing with it very well so far.
Release.
First decent run, yeah.
Yeah, that was a more positive carry, wasn't it? Making some territory.
But then the easy mistake, and this might backfire very quickly. Portugal, oh!
Fatty looking to put pressure on, but his ball just evades him.
Portugal's biggest man on the pitch.
Holding, just release it.
But
Move 10 first.
Couto with the chance again.
Oh, and he's over.
He's taking 2 guys over the line and dots it down. So Portugal in full control here. Team GB looking a little bit better, making some yardage deep into Portugal's half. However,
After the kick.
turnover and then
Yes, it's a repeating theme, isn't it? The first try, they coughed up a turnover, they coughed up another turnover there, they failed to secure their kickoff. So basically, Portugal are very clinical. They're finishing every chance they get, but Britain are giving them the chances.
not sure I've seen any unforced error by the Portuguese so far, and multiple by the British. So that tells the story of the game.
Half time.
Absolutely, and now the Portuguese aren't hitting their conversions very well, but it doesn't matter. If you keep the scoreboard ticking over with 5 points on 5 points, then you will come away with the win. And it's 22-0 at half-time. Portugal, like you said, Dennis, in full control of this game.
So this will be quite the comeback needed. 4 tries minimum for Team GB.
Bora. Inspira. Expira. Inspira. Expira. Longa agora. Inspira. Expira.
Yeah? Our speed threes is fucking shit. Yeah? Our ball carrier, he's the only one who's fucking doing something, but he's got to do something when he's in the contact. Have some fucking warmth. When you've got the ball, look at your opposite man and think, I'm going to fucking score. I'm going to beat my guy, I'm going to fucking score. In defence, let's slow the break down, so have a fucking crack at it, and set D and guilt the fucking line.
There are times I'm very proud of my heritage. This is not one of those moments. Once again, apologies for the language. He needs to work on his vocabulary.
Mais à frente,
Admittedly, I can see why there's frustration on the UK side.
Yeah, jokes to the side. It was a very intense moment. These are top athletes. A lot of emotion involved. And to be fair, the content of what he was saying wasn't wrong.
Yes. Both on defense and on offense, they need to show different attitude. And basically, look at your opposing man. Try to get over the line. Try to get the turnover. Get the man down. I mean, the message was quite clear. Let's see how his men react.
Okay, and just about to get underway here. 22 points to 0, a commanding first half from Portugal. Switch sides. And Great Britain prepared to take the kick-off through the captain and most experienced player of the team, Rowan Frostwick.
You guys ready?
The man of choice words.
Someone.
And it looks to be a very good kick, but it's just going the 10 metres.
It's not intentionally
No, it's
placed.
not. No, it's not. That's my eyes are off. So Portugal with the opportunity to attack, coming from deep, coming with pace. Moving the ball nicely, just looking for a half gap, waiting for support, buying their own players time.
Frostwick trying to lead by example here.
Oh.
And now for the first time, the Portuguese wasting a bit of a chance there. Not sure that offload was a little bit wild.
He's there.
Yeah, that was Manuel Mamadi Fati. We know all about him. He's an incredibly
Behind the
dangerous
line.
player. Maybe just a rush of blood to the head on that occasion.
Just a small step behind.
Out the back door, here we go. Yeah, better. We didn't want to see that again.
You might have to see it in the video analysis tonight. So.
And Britain coming from deep, little wrap around, double wrap around. Try to create an overlap somewhere, and again, a little out the back pass, just not working.
That could have gone wrong again. But now finally some aggressiveness.
Yeah, Golden Clark bumping off one attacker, keeping the momentum going, and Great Britain, dare I say it, this is their most promising attack of the game, and they do find space down the left-hand side. Wells running in for Britain's first try of the tournament.
Right.
I wouldn't say they'll be delighted, but it's a step in the right direction.
First time they were attacking with a bit of conviction, and then the offload stuck. Wells being put through, basically running a good support line, and Ratcliffe delivering the out of the back of the hand right into the bread basket, and then Wells had the speed to make it all the way into the in goal. However, conversion missed, so another 3 tries needed either way for the British. And again, the kickoff is too short.
Front of the tent,
Yes.
in the middle.
It is indeed. So Portugal with another opportunity, right, with 2 minutes played of the second half, and they slow it down here quite rightly.
Portugal, let's go.
They could have had an opportunity there because obviously the British were not quite organized there. However, if you have that commanding lead and there's another a couple of hard games to come, you might be in a better position to play this smartly. And seeing how they do make progress, it was the right call.
Oh, Fatty with another pass, just not quite going to hand. I felt he could have gone himself there. Big man like that.
Given his frame and given who he was running at, I was quite surprised he didn't try to go for contact.
Absolutely, I agree. There he is again moving it.
Back.
Another poor pass in the back of his teammate this time. But they do maintain possession, so there's nothing to worry about. Driving up towards the 22.
Support coming a little bit late there.
That was Golden Clark with the work rate there. Just managing to get his hands on the ball before the supporting play arrived, and Britain are off, attacking down the middle, moving it out to the left-hand side now, looking for space, finding it.
And Wells once again. However, this time he does not make it through, and advantage to Team GB for a seatbelt tackle. Nothing too crazy.
6, no 10.
I do kind of feel like Britain might just have woken up.
Push 10.
Yes, and obviously Portugal giving away the penalties does help them, and then the double cut out into touch.
Nice.
Oh my goodness, what should I say about that?
The momentum was about to swing,
Come off.
and then they just overplayed the hand a
Blue
little
number
bit.
2.
Yeah, you've got
Stop.
is it 3 against 1 here? You've got a clear overlap. 3 against 2. My high school, not even high school, my primary school coaches would have killed me if I'd thrown that pass.
Thomas Burton, and I mean, looking at the clock,
Red
there was 3 minutes to play, and had they
Red
gone in
number
here,
3.
we would have had a game
3,
on our hands
stop.
again.
Thumbs off.
I suppose they're the kind of things that can happen with an inexperienced team. They've not played that much together.
Tom back
It's the
on.
first game of the tournament. Are they just excuses? I don't know. So Portugal attacking from deep, moving the ball to the wide left-hand side, backing themselves. Cutting back, probing, not committing to the contact on this occasion. Oh, and finding the gap down the middle. Han, sprinting into the 22, towards the try line. No one will catch him, or at least not on time. And Hayden Han does get the next try for Portugal, taking it to 27 points to 5.
What a run. He saw the mismatch on the own 22, stepped his man, and said, thank you very much. Made the 80 meters into the in goal. Just steps his man, Mitchell Newell.
Yeah, lovely awareness firstly that they didn't go into contact in the wide left, but they played the back into the pocket option, and then lovely awareness from Han to pull off that inside step. You still got to run the 90 meters though, or 80.
At least Hamburg is not as hot as it was a few days ago. The heat wave in all of Germany subsided. Last weekend we had record temperatures of over 40 degrees in wide parts of Germany. So a cool 18, 19 today will be a little bit better for quality of play. However, the wind is a bit of a factor.
Oh, and Portugal retain their own kick-off on this. It's going to be a double pack, so they've gone from one try to the next in a matter of seconds.
And
Kutz for the next try. Portugal running rampant here in Hamburg.
that might have been the best executed kickoff so far. Martin Dias putting it high up, and beating the pod is number 7, Vasco
10
Durao,
seconds now.
with his jump, tapping it back right into the hands of Maximilian Kutz. And if there was any doubt, it's gone now about the outcome of this game.
Yeah, Frostwick, who's the man in charge of lifting his player there, just didn't quite get under the ball. They were a little bit stretched. Gave Portugal the opportunity to contest that one. And it's been a bit of a pattern of this game, hasn't it? That Portugal need a half chance and they will capitalise. Very clinical start to the tournament from them.
They dealt well with the pressure on defense.
Tackle!
GB not really finding
Knock on.
a lot of options. And Portugal just makes the British work a lot harder for any scraps.
No
Again, the
enter.
intensity in defence here, the work rate from the Portuguese.
And
Not
no release
committing
first.
until they have to and then doing so with
Go.
intent. Really putting pressure on this British team who are trying their best to build an attack from deep, looking for spaces, looking for soft shoulders, but they just
Use
can't
it!
find them.
Barely making it out of 22.
Push on side.
The hooter has sounded, so Great Britain playing to reduce the points difference at this point
Ready
in
at
the game,
footage.
as that may be important in later stages of the tournament.
Surprised the Portuguese play on here, given that they have a very commanding lead.
Yeah, they might be thinking of the point difference as well. They've got a
And use
31
it!
point difference already, and maybe slightly greedy to go for more than that. I would get the ball off the
Ball's
pitch.
not coming out.
But that one, British able to hold,
I said they use it.
The
for the held
Portuguese
up
up.
already. And they didn't.
and that seals the deal.
No worries. Good,
Quite impressive display by the Portuguese on defense and on offense.
Good, good.
Very clinical. Basically didn't give Team GB any sniff.
Yeah, not at all, and it's a tough group. You've got GB, you've got France, you've got Portugal. So it's a real fight there. And Portugal, can they mix it with France? Can they compete in that game?
Let's see, the French showing two different faces in their first fixture. That'll be an exciting matchup. Actually happening today at 2:15, France-Portugal. That might be the decision of who's going to win that group.
From the games I've seen so far, Dennis, that's one to watch. Okay, but we're moving on quickly here. That's in the past, and we have Lithuania against Italy. Lithuania against Italy, and there we see the lineup of the Italian team. Another mix of experience and youth. Now I'm very curious to see how Lithuania have developed. They spent a couple of years under the leadership of a very experienced South African former Blitzbach, and they were developing at a great rate, looking technically very good and physically just one of the better teams as well. So it'll be good to see what they can do. And we're underway. I'm joined once more by Robbie. Robbie, looking forward to this one?
Yeah, looking forward a lot. I've been watching the last couple of games from another point. I've been changing the sides, checked out the vibes. Really cool area here. So it's cool. The stadium's getting crowded as well, slow and slow. There's more people coming in. And this is a good game to watch.
Indeed it is. We have Lithuania, the 10th seed against Italy, the 3rd seed. Sounds one-sided. I don't think it will be. And we see right from the start Lithuania showing real pace, intent and power.
Yeah, and like you said, the technical ability, the footwork that he used to break the line, and the big pass he played afterwards. This is the result of working hard on the basics.
Attack down the left, the wee chip over the top. He's seen the space, he's taken it. Oh, like we said, technical ability. All the way, Lithuania gets off the board here. What a fantastic score. That had a little bit of everything. Like you said, Robbie, it's a technical ability. Look at this. Beautiful pass. Beautiful kick. Judged to perfection. He takes the bounce and bounds over for the first try. Conversion still to come. Not the best of strikes. Another kicker struggling in these conditions where we are experiencing very high winds here in Hamburg, and it's not going to get better today.
Yeah, and especially with kicks like this, are quite difficult. The conditions don't make it better.
Okay, and Lithuania with the kick. Putting all the way to the edge, just a little bit too far. The wind might have caught that as well. Unlucky, it looked to be a good one, a good contestable kickoff, but Italy will be given the opportunity now, tapping from the middle of the pitch.
And I'm excited to see what they're going to do from here, because the game's gone 2 minutes, and I don't think Italy really had an opportunity to attack yet. This is the first time we really see them with ball in hands, and they start with a nice set-piece switch, which is read well by the Lithuanian defense.
Yeah, and these are big players, the Lithuanian men. They're towering over the rest of the teams here. Particularly big number 1, Taujanskas. But Italy making progress here, driving through the collisions and being rewarded with a penalty. So they'll actually be quite happy with that, having conceded early. Just finding a footing in this game. The good thing is if you concede the score right at the start, is you've got the whole game to make up for it.
This is Mark.
And there we just see his hands hit the deck before they wrap on the ball, and he's off his feet. It's a clear penalty, even if they are fine margins.
Now again, picking a scrum, drawing all the forwards, and there's heaps of space to attack for the Italian backline now. And they have some dangerous players in that backline with some space, some speed. So I'm sure they're going to create something here. Good defense though by Lithuania again.
Oh, and a half break there, not quite able to regather. Italy probing though, building their attacks, challenging the Lithuanians.
I like the way the Lithuanians defend, the way they rush up, but not too much, and standing behind the ball. As soon as the ball goes, they go up as well. And there's that one player on the edge that shoots a little more to shoot that big pass down. It's really good defense, and we see it creates turnovers.
Yeah, they're contesting quite a lot, aren't they? They've conceded 1 penalty, but they've been rewarded with 1 as well. And most importantly, they've not conceded any points. So absolutely right, Robbie. This is a defensive effort from the Lithuanians as well.
Yeah, and it makes it tough when you're the ball carrier from Italy perspective. When you have the ball, you watch out, you watch to your left, and there's a Lithuanian defense all over the body. You see every of your players marked. What do? It's what you see. He second guesses, and then he goes in, and there's a turnover.
And the line out works well. Flat ball on the gain line.
Rock.
This time it's well read by the Italian defense, though, hey?
It was, but look at the field position here from Lithuania and the pressure that put on Italy. Oh.
Knock on.
It's a knock-on. It'll be a scrum to Italy.
Knock on by Greens.
Bit of an anticlimax there.
Yeah.
There you just see that player number 2 from Italy putting pressure on, forcing the error, just getting in the view of the passing player, putting that element of doubt in the back of his
Yeah, I was
mind.
going to say, and I think Krzauskas and Michalauskas, I'm sorry, both of them, they didn't quite know which of them would take the pass, and that creates that chaos as well. Oh, and now there's space outside if they're able to connect, but it's well read by the Lithuanian sweeper.
Once again, a poor contest this time, and Italy are rewarded. So they attacked on the right-hand side. Oh, what lovely footwork! He's a slight man, he's not the biggest, but that was beautiful.
Yeah, I love a little in and out. Andrea Momicicciolo, well done on him. That in and out, he absolutely gets the Lithuanian defender on the back foot with it. Look at that, in and out. Nothing you can do about it. This is such a dangerous step.
Now, Karabauskas has been around a while, so he will not be happy with being made to look that old.
It was Del Bondo, though, wasn't it?
Check his ankles. So Italy getting us back underway. A little cheeky one, just going 10 meters. Lithuania gather well. Not much space there. The footwork is needed, and they retain. Italy just casually moving up the field in defence, cutting off the options. And Lithuania maybe need to find that intent that they showed in the first couple of minutes of this game. That's what I'm talking about. Good, powerful run. Left to right. That's some space there. Oh, great little inside ball. He's got the pace, got the pass.
Big 45 blue.
There's space. This is going to be a try. It is indeed. Lithuania extend their lead. Or regain the lead, sorry. It's 10 points to 5.
Yeah, and once again, it's a result of their technical ability. Look at him here. Lovely ball out the back. Then he uses great footwork, and that's great pass. It gets knocked down, but then the footwork and the pace. It's a team that really finds rhythm quickly. They know how to run each other, because that pass after you break the line is really difficult to play, and he has the awareness of where his teammates are and gives that wide ball.
Yeah, so great to see Lithuania progressing here. They've been around, and they're getting better year for year. That's a good conversion as well. It'll be 12 points to 5 as we go into half-time.
Yeah, so far, Prelaitis, Lithuania number 10, he has a brilliant game. He's my favorite player of this game so far, creating both tries with his footwork and with a nice wide pass. This is really exciting. Let's see what the coach has to say about this.
Allora, abbiamo avuto un possesso e una meta, un possesso vero. Okay? Loro hanno avuto 3 possessi e hanno fatto una avanti. È una partita che va piano piano. Non ci facciamo prendere e non ci facciamo ingabbiare in questo gioco. Ci siete ragazzi? Diamo un po' di ritmo e cerchiamo di metterli sotto pressione. Però dobbiamo fare girare la palla. Invece ogni volta la palla arriva in mezzo, si steppa e si riempie. E non ci siamo su questo. Ci siete? Sì. Se dobbiamo fare...
Via tu! Va! Derbam! Bence atbūkit pasiruošę.
And we see the highlights here from that first half. This is the inside-out step that we loved so much. Getting Italy off the board, onto the board. And here we see the answer from Lithuania. Living life on the edge, but sometimes you got to risk it.
Yeah, I'm really interested how the second half is going to unfold, because both teams have been showing signs of brilliance. Both teams have also been showing signs of really good defense, and it's really hard to predict who's going to be on top at the end of this game. What do you think?
I say let's watch. We've got 7 minutes and it's going to tell us, but it's no secret, I'm a big fan of the Lithuanian setup. I really do think they've got it all. They're just not quite at the very top level in terms of intensity, consistency and accuracy, but they're on their way, so I really fancy them here today. Time will tell. Italy regather that very nicely, and they're off. They make the first break of the second half. And the supporters there on time, able to recycle well. A little unforced error in the middle of the field, that'll really annoy them. They must not let it frustrate them. Back to the blue brain. But Lithuania now with the first chance of the second half after that unforced error.
Yeah, he gets unlucky with the pass being a little too high for him. And then he probably already thinks about, oh, what do I do with this because I have less time? And then again, thinking too much before you catch the ball, it makes you drop it. Now Lithuania with a good platform to attack.
Crouch! Bang!
So center field scrummer, they have all 3 players on the same side. Let's see if they try a switch play anyway, or if they're going to go on the right side. Yes, there we go. They switch around, but again, this time it's an unforced error from the Lithuanian team. So again, it's coming in a very similar position for Italy.
Yeah, and that was unnecessary, wasn't it? They seem to have had a good scrum. The ball was there. I don't know if that was timing or accuracy or complacency, but it's not good enough.
Yeah, it looked like quite a clean pass as well, hey?
Yeah, I didn't quite like the look of that angle. But I mean, the result is it gives Italy another opportunity. They made the first unforced error. Doesn't matter now because they're back.
Yeah, they'll be happy about that. Get a jail-free card, and now scrum penalty as well. So now Italy with some momentum on their side, and they pick a scrum again. This is a game of scrums.
It is, and we've seen 1.5 minutes played of the second half, but I've not seen much play. Here we see the penalty. It's on the far side of the scrum here.
Crouch.
I don't think he was happy with the binding of the loose head prop.
Something you rarely see in sevens, hey, scrum penalties.
I felt he could have played the advantage at least, you know. But anyway. So here, Italy coming down the left-hand side. Retaining the ball well, again probing the blind side. Showing the pace, losing control of the ball. I was always told by my coaches in sevens rugby, Robbie, you're allowed to go for that blind side, but if you do, you must score.
Yeah.
Scrum line out.
I remember Ben Hester taught me the same thing when he was coaching us.
Just got the ball in the wrong hand, hasn't he? He's got the ball on his right-hand side, keeping it in towards the tackler rather than getting it out away from the tackler. That meant he couldn't get the fend in, and it gave the Lithuanian access to the rip.
I think he loses control when he tries to do the transfer, hey? Because he tries to get the ball to the other hand to fend. In this transfer, because he's under pressure, he loses it. So we get the next scrum.
Bind.
Let's see if Lithuania can fix their problems here. Maybe attack, and we finally see some flow in rugby.
Oh, that's great shape from the Lithuanian in the scrum. And they're attacking from deep. Yeah, just going back to where his support is.
Again, that's Kowalski's with his footwork.
Oh, and this time they go long with the kick. There's a sweeper back, so no real danger. It's an unusual tactic in sevens, but totally legitimate if you're under that much pressure in your own 22, isn't it?
Yeah, Italy saw it coming as well, because they weren't playing with a sweeper before, and I saw him, unfortunately don't know his name at the minute, but he dropped back as soon as he saw a Lithuanian player in the pocket, so they saw the kick coming and adapted their defensive strategy immediately.
Yeah, it's always about the execution when you make a decision like that, and it has to be said, it was a risky strategy, but he's found a solid touch. And the way Lithuania have been defending, I think they'll back themselves in this field position.
Yeah, and they're quite a tall team. It's realistic that they get a line-out contest here, which they do, but Italy managed to recycle the ball, Bozzoni moves it out. And now we finally see some footwork from the Italian team. This great steps, and then they play the wide pass, but again, it's an error on the ball here.
Oh, I love that from Brisgella. Footwork for days. Stepping in and out, weaving his way through.
Yeah, that was class. Hey, that's such a big step.
Another one, boom.
Love it.
Okay, Taujanskas does probably have about 200 kilo to move, but never mind.
Crouch.
So Lithuania once more from within their own half.
Bind.
They still have the lead in this game.
Set.
Yeah, they'll be quite happy with this, hey? Because also it's not too energy draining, because they're not having to defend too much. They'll be fit for when the phases come. And now Kowalski's again showing his footwork, breaking through with the inside step. And now there's space out wide, which he sees, gives the ball. It's a 2-on-1 if he executes. Oh, but that's great defense by Italy. And now Lithuania with a bit more pressure.
Yeah, a little bit of a difference to the styles of play here. Lithuania finding the gaps. It was Preladas who done all the footwork in the middle there. And they're rewarded with a penalty. Again, slowing it down here to the second half is real stop-start affair. That works out well for Lithuania with their lead.
We haven't seen the scrum in a while, so I'm sure they go for this. No, they kick it to touch. They're looking for territory ground.
Lovely strike in a windy day like today.
Yeah, good boot.
Time off.
And with sub coming on, Tigalaitis comes on. Unfortunately, I missed who he's coming on for. But he's an exciting winger, he's very quick. So let's see if he can create something if he gets the ball in hand.
Yeah. While we stop and play, I'm just going to shout out to everyone watching the stream at home. Please forgive Robbie and myself and any of the other commentators here today. We are trying to pronounce the names correctly. Please don't be offended if we mess them up every now and then. It is a challenge for us. Here we go, Lithuania. With possession, with territory. And with the opportunity here possibly to extend their lead. Stepping, probing, keeping the ball alive, but they're moving backwards here. Preladas just makes the right choice to secure things once more and start again. Here they go down the right-hand side. That looks to be a slight mismatch in terms of size and physicality. but Italy rewarded as well this time. That was great work right off the ball to get in there for the Jackal.
Yeah, it was a good tackle by Bozzoni before as well. Hey, he's a smaller man and he does so well to power up and then make the hit and get the player down. Also get him down in a position that it's hard for him to present the ball because he gets him high, so he can't really land on the ball. And that way, the ball's open for the Jackal. And we get another scrum finally.
Yeah, but I think that's a really good choice this time for Lithuania. They did put one into touch. Here we see the replay of how they were rewarded. But yeah, I think it's a good choice to take the scrum here. They put one kick into touch. I don't think the territory's that important. I think being in the middle of the pitch is just a really nice place to start in sevens rugby.
Yeah, agreed.
And they've split. They've got someone wide left, round about the 15-metre line, and on the wide right, equally. And then Prelad just behind, and they do go right. Oh, a technical error. Oh, so upsetting for them. But we hear the hooter, and all these scrums have effectively taken 7 minutes of the second half.
They tried to switch play in the first half. I was excited to see if they do it again this time. They just went for the short side, but Prelad again drops it, unfortunately. They haven't been doing well on attacking off a scrum. So we've seen a lot of this in this game. I wonder what's the reason for it, because we had a really exciting first half with a lot of stuff happening, and the conditions haven't really changed, but something seems to have changed that both teams are less accurate, and now Italy with one last go. If they get a converted try, they can still win it, so they'll be looking to play, but Lithuania win the ball, and if I was then, I'll put it into touch now.
I think he wanted to, and then you saw I might score, so he didn't.
And Italy get the ball back.
Crazy, crazy. He should really just have got that off the pitch. After
we've been talking so much about scrums, this is a really exciting last few seconds of the game. And let's see if they can manage to get a good last 2 minutes here.
A try would draw it, a converted try would win it. So Italy must just keep hold of this ball, progress up that pitch. The chance will come.
Is he on the ball here? Referee says no, because the player's not running away.
I think that was a good call, wasn't it?
Yeah, agreed.
It appeared to be a good jackal to the inexperienced eye, but there was a Lithuanian just getting in the way of that clean out, not allowing for a fair contest.
And they'll take another scrum. So we have 1 minute 30 over the final hooter now. They're playing for 8.5 minutes now. It's got to be draining, even though it was so much scrums. Their players have to be tired.
I think ball and play time is very low in the second half. Like, yeah, I've not seen a lot of fatigue, to be honest. I think it's more mental now. Especially the Lithuanians, they must keep their focus.
I think for both teams, it's also really hard if you're chasing the game like Italy is, and you know every mistake can ruin us the game, but we need to win it. That's something that gets on your mind as well.
Absolutely. But that's what they're challenged with here, the Italians. So they come from deep, moving the ball to the wide side. Not finding much space though, and Lithuania really hustling around that contest, but once more discipline letting them down. Now they must be a little bit careful because the penalty count is clocking up, and your last thing you need is a yellow card at this stage of the game.
Yeah, agreed.
Italy once more from their own 22. Oh, great footwork! Unfortunately, not quite got the pace, but that's the kind of progress Italy need here if they want to push on for this try, and they're keeping going, moving it right to left. There's the space, it's a 2-on-1. Oh, and he's through, charging to the eye. Bye. It's Italy, Bozzoni, and he levels it up. The kick to come.
That is crazy, Bozzoni going through. He made that really good try-saving tackle earlier, if you remember.
I do, yeah.
And now he wins the game, or probably wins the game. It's a conversion right in front of the sticks. And it goes over, so Italy win this game 12 points to 10. 3-minute overtime in the second half. What a comeback that is.
I think it was Oliver Rook, the little number 9 for Lithuania, who didn't put the ball out when he had the chance. And I hate to call it out, but these are the moments that cost you games.
It's got to be so frustrating for them, yeah.
I mean, obviously, respect to Italy, they won it. It's not about Lithuania losing it, Italy won it. But those are the moments, you have it in your hands, and then you leave it, you know?
Yeah.
So big error there from Lithuania, but an encouraging start to the tournament for them.
And then
they'll be happy with the performance, just not the result.
Yeah, agreed. But credit to Italy, mate. Chasing the game for the full 7 minutes, and then getting it over 3-minute overtime. Keep attacking. In the end, they finally get that try. They must be so happy about it. And the next two teams take the field as Belgium against Georgia, as there's starting to be a little rain here in Hamburg. It rains down, so conditions will change. These are two very opposite teams. Belgium, a very technical team, like to move the ball and have very mobile players. Georgia, classically more with a physical team, but also very, very good. This is going to be a good one. With changed conditions, I think the Georgians might get a bit more favor than I would have in a team with in a game with a clean sun. But still, this will be exciting as Georgia kick off with a deep kick. Belgium get the ball.
So here I am with Christian. Congratulations on that win. Sorry, I know that the Italians like excitement, but did you have to leave it so late?
Yeah, all we have to do in this tournament is to grow up slowly, step by step in every match we do. So this was really an hard test for us, but we took it. So
exactly, you got that win, a very tough Lithuania team. Last year, Italy got to the final. Are we going to see you in the final this year?
I think, like I said before, every step we do, it's for growing up, step by step. So slowly, we will see what we are gonna do.
Good. I wish you all the best. Good luck with the rest of the games. Thank you. Congratulations.
I like a lot that he uses the phrase growing up through it, because I think it was a really mature performance from the Italy team. It was such a frustrating second half, and then to not let that frustration get to you and keep playing until the end, not giving up, getting the turnover when Lithuania tries to break the line, and then attacking from deep and scoring that try after 3 minutes. That was really well done. So I like the wording, growing up, and then showing this kind of mature performance. As we're now taking the scrum. We've been talking about the rain, it has cooled down already, but it doesn't really seem to affect the Belgian backline, as they've been technically very accurate, good handling so far, so the rain didn't seem to affect them, and now with the rain gone, that immediately shows they can score a try off that. Well done.
Yeah, nice little break there from Ryan Godsmark, just down that outside channel. As you were just saying about the rain, it's not too slippy out there. It's not been raining too hard yet. It will get a little bit slippier, I'm sure, but at the moment, I would say that Belgium are going to get the opportunity to move that ball, get it into those channels, and as we said, Godsmark there, just getting on the outside and then touching down for the Belgium score.
Yeah, Godsmark, he had a great tournament last year as well, if I remember correctly. He was really good in the tournament in Hamburg when they took the field last year, so there seems to be a field that suits him, and he immediately shows in his first performance of the day with that little dummy going through.
Yeah, I expect nothing less from a fellow Scotsman. So yeah, he's been in that squad for quite some time. He's been on the French circuit as well, so he's a stalwart of this team and very much a leader. As we see that kickoff, looks like it's just a little knock on there.
Now it hit the referee, so the referee blew the whistle because it interrupted the game. Yeah, I don't think Lally was too happy about it. He was gone. He was very keen to score. Lally, also a player, he was really good last year. Hey, he scored some brilliant tries. And look at that, the awareness, picking the ball up and then showing his pace. I think we're going to see some big things for him this weekend.
Set.
Yeah, Belgium have been around for a while. They've got some great players in there. They're also building with some younger ones coming through. So let's hope that they do build on what they're doing, as we see these Georgians trying to attack in there, but getting nothing from the Belgian defense as they move quickly, get it out to those outside channels. And just a foot in touch, as we see from the assistant referee there, as he went down the outside channel.
Yeah, great pace though, Zilba Ryan Koplan. He was showing how quick he was. Unfortunate there to get the foot into touch, but beats the defender. There the foot is. That is unlucky. Great pace, good line out by Georgia now. And let's see how they go. They like to attack a lot with the first ball carrier. And there's a tackle off the ball, which the referee don't seem to mind. So Lally gets the ball out wide and scores. Referee doesn't want to talk to the assistant ref about it, so he seems to be happy with everything. It was a dummy. The Belgian player boarded and made the tackle. You can see it here, Godsmark made the hit. And then the support was missing. They get the turnover, move the ball out, and his speeds are like Lally. You can't give him that much space. On turnover, he's so dangerous.
Yeah, possibly a little bit lucky there. Unlucky for Georgia, lucky for Belgium there, but to be fair to them on that, they played the whistle and they got that little turnover there, moved it out into the wide channel, and as you said, Lally goes over for a lovely little dot down.
Yeah, and I mean, that is the point of a dummy. You want the player to buy it, so that is what happens. He makes the hit. Fair game to Godsmark. I don't think he had bad intention. I think he genuinely bought the dummy, wanted to make the important tackle.
Belgium with a lovely kick-off this time. Made it the 10. And it looks like they've retrieved the ball. It's gone into touch. Let's see what the Georgian lineout's made of here. They're not the tallest players that on the circuit, but they've got some athleticism, so I'm sure they'll be up there looking to win this one back. It doesn't look too straight, but referee lets it play. Hitting the wide channels, getting that ball out nice and wide. Quick to the breakdown, trying to draw the penalty from the Belgian defence. You hadn't retreated and were lying there on the ground. Georgia playing fast, and this is what we like to see from them. Let's see if we can get some speed going. Lovely little cut back in. Have they got the numbers there?
Use it!
They look quite dangerous now. It got good going forward. Unfortunately, they don't manage to recycle quickly, so Belgium had time to reset their defense, and they make a really good chop tackle here, killing it down. And now there's space to attack. But again, that Belgium number 8, Martin Marene, he's doing a really good job. It's his third tackle now in 3 phases. Great defensive effort by him. But now he's tired, and Georgia stole over to Matiashvili, who picks the ball from the base, sees that his opposite, Marene, he's tired from making all those hits, and the outside defender's looking at the next guy. So he manages to go over, and Georgia are back in this game.
Yeah, quick thinking there from Matiashvili. Was sporting his new haircut last year, a nice little bald haircut, bald head like myself, but this year he's growing it back in there. Obviously feels he's fast enough now so he can grow his hair to slow him down. But lovely little snipe round the side after the Georgian attack had drawn in the defenders, and Belgium had to make a decision. Do they go wide, do they stay tight? And as they drifted out, Matiashvili just sneaked in round the side, under the post, for a converted try.
Stay behind.
Half-time hooter going there, as we see Georgia with this final kick-off, putting it long into the hands of Lally. Does he want to play? Looks like he does want to play.
He scored a great try from exactly that position last year. If you remember, he had the ball and then just on a short side attack beats 2 defenders, went through. It didn't work this time, so Belgium recycle. And they look to go short side again. No, they don't. Ryan Godsmark kicks it into touch. So we're in the end of the first half. Who would you rather listen to now? Which coaching message interests you more?
I'd be interested to see what the Belgium coaches are saying, because they've got that ability in there, but at the moment they're not quite clicking. So I'd like to know how they're going to click, what the coach would like to see change there, because they've got some width, they've got some speed, but they just don't seem to be recycling the ball as quickly as I would like. So I'm interested to see how they would do that.
Yeah, it looks like we get a listen.
Okay, great composure, guys. Just a few points. Be careful at that right, over-committing, okay? Get on your feet so we can blitz them. Put their skills under pressure, okay?
On a dit qu'on devait défendre serré, alors pourquoi on attend à chaque fois sur les extérieurs près des rues, il y a 10 mètres à chaque fois.
Juste fais le tour. On n'a pas besoin d'un
Billy მოიდანია, არაფერი, შენი იყო, просто ტექნიკურად, თორე შენია, მაგრამ კარგია, მოძისოთ არ გაარშო. ეხა ერთი შესაძლებელი მეყოლება, შეშეხო პირველზე ჯუბი, ალიბეგა გადავა 6-ს. ეხა რა შეეხება დაცვით. პირველ საწყის 2-3 წუთს. რაქის ირგვლივ, ვაფშე მცდელობაც არ მინდა თქვენ. გესმით? კონკრეტულად საუბრობ, იმიტომ რომ პირველ ტაიმში ვერ გაიგე.
Yeah, we heard pretty much exactly what we expected. Like you said, put their skill set under pressure. We said it before the game. Belgium's this more skillful side. That's the way they want to play this game. And with the conditions being difficult, executing his pass is even harder. So they want to put Georgia under pressure, make them nervous, and then, yeah, get the ball out there. And they said leave the rucks alone. I don't think they gave away a penalty on the breakdown, if I'm not correct.
I think you're correct there, yes. I think they did really well, and that's exactly what the coach is saying again. Put them under pressure, but don't compete too much, whereas my Georgian's not perfect, I have to say, but it looked like the Georgian coaches were saying the opposite. Let's get in there quickly, let's go for that ball, let's have a shot for it, and if it doesn't work, then we can step off it.
Yeah, I mean, that is what Georgia brings, their physical side, the smart rugby players, they're good at the breakdown. This is their way to stay in this game.
Yeah, they do like that breakdown. I mean, they've been known to blitz that ruck quite a few times and try and drive players off it. So let's see how it goes in the second half as we see Belgium kick off.
Yeah, we had at my home club, we had a young Georgian prop who's in the under-20s Georgia setup, and he told me as well this is something they do work a lot on in their training camps. This breakdown work is something that Georgia's really good at.
Yeah, we're seeing some pressure on Belgium there, but they're composed. They've just held on to the ball. They've not done anything silly yet. Just suck in a few players, then look to set it up, and then as we're seeing now, moving it wide, get it into the wide channels, have a little look up that side. Always a support player there. There we go, Belgium in quickly, but too slow. They're just sealing the ball off by slipping, hitting the ground, where they need to stay on their feet a little bit more and be a little more patient.
Yeah, this is exactly what Georgia wanted. They shut them down well. Adaba's a big guy, he has the ball in one hand, he's able to dominate collisions, but this Georgian side is good at defending. They're good at making their tackles, so they make the hits, they compete the ruck, and now they get the ball and they have a set piece to attack from. And they won. I think they picked scrum. Yes, they do. So again, drawing in 3 players, a lot of space to attack for them. The Belgian defense quite good though. Ryan Gottsmark is a class defender at center, so they're going to be creative here to go through.
Yeah, they're very well organized, the Belgians in defense. They are very good at coming up together and just stripping them, floating outside a little bit. Let the opposition make a mistake rather than trying to force the mistake out of them. And that's what the coach was saying at half-time. Let's put their skills under pressure. So let's get up there, see if they can make the passes as we see them win the scrum, and then immediately get it out in the channel, breaking the tackle. So really good. Speed to the breakdown's good as well.
Yeah, Ali Gebashvili, he's a big boy, dominating the collision. They're getting go forward, Belgium getting frustrated, and now giving away a penalty at the breakdown. So exactly the opposite of what their coach asked them to do. They want to stay on their feet and put pressure on them, and since they didn't listen to him, they give away a penalty. But look at that again, Ali Begashvili, he's a big boy.
Yeah, the referee saying that Gottsmark didn't release when he went for the second bite of the cherry, but a little bit unfortunate there possibly. But the referee's decision is final on that one, and we see Georgia get another scrum. So literally 2 phases later, they're up there. They've already made another 20 to 30 meters. They'll be quite happy with this. And as you said, Belgium maybe, or the Belgium coaching staff maybe not quite so happy, because they're doing something that they weren't asked to do there. At this time, looks like Georgia are going to take the penalty. Just waiting for the substitute to get off.
Okay, can we go? Play.
And the tap and go from Georgia. A little set play here, coming out the back, trying to get into this 15-meter channel.
Stay.
And moving it back to the other side again. Some lovely passing, nice and steady. No fancy moves. Belgium just making the tackle and stepping back again, and we're seeing that defensive line coming up nice and flat. Georgia needs someone in there quickly, and they get it.
On the chest, it's okay.
It's good pressure from Belgium there, forcing the mistake. The ball pops out.
Yeah, let's see, Georgia gets the ball back, which is fortunate for Arda losing now. I don't like the Georgian attack, if I'm honest. They're very flat, they're very narrow. There's no room to create anything from there. All they do is just attack, carry in with the first ball carrier. If you want to beat a Belgian defense, you've got to be more creative than that. And we see in the try they scored, they moved the ball, they isolated defenders. One guy had to make 3 tackles in a row, and they always kept going back to him. So they showed a bit more creativity there. They're not doing that at the minute, and we can see it as a result. They're under pressure a lot, and Belgium again with ball in hand. And now we'll see what Godsmack and Lali can create out wide. Lali's given it early to give it one-on-one, and he uses feet and his power to go, but loses it. Ball's gone, and Georgia with the tap penalty now. And now they're looking to move the ball. Nice basketball ball over the top. And this is a good offload, really well done. This is exactly what I was talking about, showing more creativity, isolating defenders, kept going into contact, looking for offloads. And this is how they scored. Brilliant. Oh, and there's a little fight going on now. Some discussions, players not happy about what happened there. Anyway, great support line by Kekvishvili. Look at that, there's a little dummy. Oh, he starts it as well by going forward. And then after giving that ball, he stays on his feet, immediately gets back. Second effort, it's what the coaches call that. Brilliantly done. And then there's some frustration going on afterwards. Let's see what the referee does about that. I saw he has a chat with his assistant.
Yeah, just a little bit of handbags there. Nothing too serious, I don't think. But yeah, great play from Georgia. Good support play. I say Kekvishvili has started the move off and finished it off. They're very direct. I think you were saying earlier on that they want to get them out to the wide channels. I think they're looking to really hit up and tie in some players because they know of the speed and pace that Belgium have out wide. So they need to tie a couple of players in, try and create those 2-on-1s, or they bash it up the middle and then hope for a gap to appear. Yes. And this time it worked from the bashing it up. Will it happen every time? I don't think so. Belgium will be awake to it as we see the kickoff coming, and Belgium will look to get this ball and go forward again.
Yeah, the game is all drawn with 2 minutes to go. This is exciting. Lali with the carry, now moving it back, but that ball's lost. The referee blows a whistle. He's seen a penalty offense, and he reaches into the pocket. There's a yellow card. Not too happy about it.
Yeah, I don't think he can be unhappy about it. It was quite obvious. And you can't be doing that in sevens. The referees are very strict on these things there. If you're going to do something silly, little knock on, sticks his hand out there to block the pass, that's just an automatic yellow these days. There's no second chances on that kind of thing. So could put his team at a disadvantage here because yeah, Belgium taking the scrum there, that's going to create an overlap straight away. We should see this go into the wide channels.
Yeah, especially it's a 3-on-1 now on the wide channel. Oh no, there was someone in the back, we just couldn't see it from here. But still, Godsmack, nice feet. And then goes into contact. And now there's space out wide. So they move the ball. And this is great footwork, drawing in the last defender. And off they go, 1-on-1 on the sideline. Oh, great physicality, bumping off a tackle. And then getting tackled by the second one, dominating the collision. But the support player is not holding his body weight, so Georgia get the ball back. And with the scrum taking up time, this is good for Georgia as well. They were outnumbered. They managed the game well to lose time here. And now they can take time to get the yellow card back on and then try and keep the ball for the last couple of seconds because they're in the lead.
Yeah, I would be expecting a scrum to be taken here, a very slow scrum. I would expect the ball to go back maybe 3 passes and then it get kicked out of the park with 20 seconds left to play.
Not what they're doing though. Looks like they're going to tap it. 15 seconds to go with 2 points up. Yeah, but look, there's a supporter right on him. All they want to do is keep the ball. He runs it out. Yes, this is good game management. This is very, very smart. And Georgia, very surprisingly, do win this game. I did not expect it. Did you?
Exactly, Robbie. I did not expect that to happen, but well played from Georgia. Even at the end there, taking the option to tap, confidence to hold on to ball, taking it into contact, and then playing it backwards to kill off those last 10 seconds. So well played to them. Belgium, a little bit to work on there. We would like to have seen them do a little bit better, but I think their next game coming up later will be up against Denmark, so they'll be hoping that they can pull something out of the bag there, get a few points. But Denmark are certainly, they'll be targeting now after watching them play that game.
Yeah, this is a massive, massive upset. I've been expecting the Belgians to win this game. And Georgia, I've been very skeptical of them during the game as well. I had a lot of critique points, but it seems like I was wrong. They knew what they were doing, as they won the game in the end.
Yeah, the next game coming up now, we're going to have Spain against Poland. This should be a good little game to watch. Nice to see. Two teams that will be battling out later in the day, later in the week, I suspect as well. So Poland to kick off here against Spain, playing from right to left as we look at the pitch. This could be a good close contest, both teams big. First of all, we'll listen into an interview before this game starts.
Now pitch side here with Sozo, captain of the Georgian national team. Another year, another interview. How is it being back in Hamburg?
It's good, man. It's good as always. As always, weather is a little bit catchy, but we can find out the way because Georgians love to hit hard, so weather is ours. So everything is good.
You've got an interesting group. We just saw Italy get a very close win. All the teams seem to be around the same level. You just got a close win. Yeah. Is this a year that you can top your group, get the right pairing in the quarterfinals and push on to win this?
Yes, since we heard about the group, we knew that this is a group where we can win 3 or lose 3 because all teams are kind of same, and you can see on the results as you said. So we are planning, of course, to win all of them, and we trained hard for the Belgium because they played very well on the World Series preparation. So we knew it will be hardest game for us. We prepared very well for them, and I think we executed the plan. Even though there was lots of mistakes, we have to improve in that. I think we are happy because we got the win, and that's all that matters.
Yeah, so congratulations for that. You have Italy later today. How are you going to spend the rest of the day preparing for that?
Of course, we're going to rest now. We're going to say some words to each other, encouragement that we played well. We fought our hearts, but of course we have to get prepared for Italy. We will watch the tape of Lithuania-Italy. We will discuss what are their weaknesses, what we can, in where we can be better, and we will play from there. Mood is very good. We won the game, so mood is helping us. Now it's about the mental thing and physical preparation.
Then I'm not going to say any more than that. Good luck to you, Sozo, and just keep pushing on.
Thanks a lot. Again, nice to
Cheers.
meet you again.
Yeah. Always a pleasure.
A good little interview there with Matishashvili. They're obviously very happy to get that first win in their group, which is a tough group. They'll be working hard there as you come back to the Spain-Poland game, with Spain just scoring a try there through Mulas, Roquiaris Mulas. And the conversion was good as well. So Spain leading 7-0 as we come back to the kickoff. Lopez Haro Yuste putting it nice and high, giving Spain the opportunity to get underneath it. And they do, they win it back and move it back to centre field. Then bring it back with a lovely miss pass down this right wing. Poland infringing there. Spain still attacking with power, with speed. Moving it from side to side. Hitting it in the corner, and we see it just gone into touch there as the assistant raises her flag.
Oh, that's great to see, isn't it? The passion from both sides there. Getting really stuck into things. It means a huge amount for all of these young men to be representing their families, representing their country.
There's nothing there. Just a knock on.
And it's getting a little bit passionate down there.
Yeah, your scrum. Their scrum.
They're just reacquainting themselves after a hard season last year. A few things to clear up, and I'm sure they've cleared them up as we go back to the rugby, which was a little knock-on before it went into touch by Poland. So it'll be a Spanish ball. A great attacking position, as we see. It was just nothing to get worried about there, as the referee just said.
No, not at all. And here we see the scrum from Spain, a great attacking platform. Good footwork in the middle, drawing in defenders and beating them as well. It looks to be an advantage in here for Spain, an infringement from Portugal, for Poland, sorry. And Spain do tumble over.
Yeah, good quick thinking there, tap and go. Poland did not retreat straight away, so they just ran at the defender, and by the time he got back his extra 4 meters, they were already on the front foot and he was just going to fall over that line. But good quick thinking to get them there. Good speed to the breakdown as well. Poland just making some silly mistakes early on. We see the number 4 there, Mulas again, just quick tap and go, and then huge space to go through. Takes it to 14-0 with that conversion being a good one.
Yeah, there's a big step up here for Poland, isn't it, against a team of the quality of Spain. Spain, obviously, with all the experience on the World Sevens series and within Rugby Europe competitions as well. Slight inaccuracy and inconsistency there in the kick, and that'll give Poland their first chance of this game. Just a little breather, considering their next move.
Yeah, plenty of options there as they go through their set plays that I'm sure they'll have practiced many times on the training ground. Not really making much ground, but tying in a couple of players, and Spain not releasing that ball, just coming in from the side a little bit and not giving the opportunity for Poland to go for it as we see them break through. Create those little 2v1s with a beautiful little basketball pass off to the right-hand side. And that's a lovely, lovely score for Poland.
Yeah, that really was. It was great play. Great intent. Good, powerful break by Pasterkov. And then they finished it off.
Yeah, I think it's Pozniak there that actually scored
there.
Yeah. But beautiful, beautiful little offload here. Over the top, out the back. And a lovely score down that 15-meter channel.
Yeah, so Poland showing what they can do here as well. They're no slouches. We've got a game in our hands. 1 score separating the teams. 1 minute left to play in the first half. Poland will have the opportunity to kick and contest and hopefully mount one last attack. It was a difficult one for Spain to deal with, but they do come up with the ball. Finding a slight gap there in the middle, good footwork, but a good cover and tackle. And there's a slight forced little pop from the ground there, didn't he, Andy? Maybe he could just have held on to that.
Yeah, I would like to have seen him hold on to that. We're just forcing it, as you say. Good words there, but the best option would have been to hold on, reset again, and then just get back into the game. But you know, these guys train constantly. They want to try these offloads. They want to get it right, but we were talking in the last game when that rain came on, just a very slight rain, just makes the ball a little bit greasy. And then we also have the wind as a factor as well, so maybe a better time just to hold on to things until they're used to it.
Portugal looking down the right-hand side, then cutting back, keeping it narrow. Poland keeps in Portugal.
This man is in the way.
Oh! Slightly dramatic, get back. You're not 10 meters. And Poland tap. Again, that's now we've seen that a couple of times. It's looked to be a good jackal, but number 6 there not rolling away quickly enough, impeding the clean.
Yeah, Spain need to be careful. That's 2 or 3 in a row there that they're giving away. The referee might go to his pocket if it continues.
Yeah, and it's the area of the field, isn't it? It's when they're coming under pressure.
Exactly, but Poland playing really well here. They're moving the ball around, creating some opportunities, but Spain are getting in on that one. Looks like they had a perfectly legal jackal this time.
And that's what you're talking about. There's the yellow card. It's just an accumulation of offences, and it's going to be 2 minutes. 2 minutes down to 6 players.
Yeah, a little confusing from the referee. I thought that it was a good, I mean, it's a lift there, I think, that what he'd maybe gone for, because that's a good jackal.
No, he's gone off his feet, hasn't he? I think his hands have gone hit the deck first, and it wasn't as serious. It's not foul play, but again, it's just that accumulation.
Yeah, you're right there. Sorry, good view there of what it was off his feet.
Eagle eyes, Andy. Specky for right. No, what? So Poland on the attack again here.
Yeah, they've got the number up, remember, as well, so there should be a space somewhere. I'd like to see them move it a little bit more, get it away from that contact area.
Take her!
Got the
There we
knee to
go.
ground, had to release in there. Yeah, like you said, Andy, there we go. Poland with their second try. It's a convertible one as well. We could see it levelled up here. As the sun comes out.
Yeah. I love the right name for this one, Tribus. Tribus as it's written there, but Tribus there scoring. Nice easy fall over for him, but well worked from Poland to get it out there and get that 5 points. Let's hopefully make it 7.
Aye, there's no stopping the Tribus. Conversion to come. And unfortunately, he's not quite got the accuracy. So we go into half-time with Spain still down a player at 14 points to 12.
Spokojnie. Panowie, spokojnie.
You see, when we relax on the ball, we are good, yeah? Spoko, to jest dobrze. When we rush, we carry around the ruck. They are on the ball, they slow us down. We must get that pass away, dominate the contact.
We just need to keep the ball, guys. In attacks, just keep the ball.
Y allí nos colocamos y presionamos, que es lo que buscamos, ¿vale?
Vamos. En el rack no ha pedido varios, pero ha pitado mal. Vamos a olvidarnos de los racks. Dale. Una buena presión y a subir. Vamos, los postes importantísimos, ¿vale? Que están jugando mucho ahí.
1, 2, 3, España!
Well, my Spanish isn't the best, Andy, but I did pick up a little bit what the Polish are saying. And they're definitely, I think, on the right lines there. They're talking about not rushing it around the breakdown. They've got to get that pass away. They're giving Spain the opportunities to spoil their ball. So it'll be very interesting if that message has reached home.
Yeah, I think the Spanish team are basically, the coach, they're just saying that, you know, they don't want to compete for that ball too much around the ruck. Let's just let them win it. They're big and powerful. So he's saying, be quick to get there. If we can't get there quickly, leave it, and then let's get the ball back another way. Put some pressure on in the tackle, and let's make them do some work. So that's going to be interesting. Poland slightly different. They're quite a big team. Looking at them, they're wanting to bust some of those rucks and really blast them to try and get that ball back. As we see the kickoff going 10, which is nice to see.
Oh, it was a lovely kickoff. A lot of hang time, just unfortunate with the tap back. So Poland coming from deep. Some hits coming in there from the Spanish. Poland will just look to tidy things up a little bit here. Or they'll look to go all the way, maybe.
Yeah, great little defense, great little tackle there.
Go back.
Tap is taken quickly, number 13, Kornek. And there's opportunities here, there's gaps, there's spaces. Keeping the ball moving beautifully. What a pass out to the winger. Pins back his ears, flirting with the touchline a little bit too much. So he just throws it away in field, and that's cost them meters and momentum.
Backwards.
Oh, and finding another gap. Getting the offload is a good one. Number 9, Max Pablo Mazud Shodrok under the posts. Poland take the lead.
Yeah, it's a lovely bit of patience there from Poland. You know, they lost the ball on the outside, but they regrouped. They moved the ball back into the middle. They made Spain come forward. Spain a little bit slow, did not make the tackle. And then it was support players. There was a nice little chest push pass. There was a little offload. There was everything going on there, but the biggest thing was the support play. As you said, as we see the big, or the little number 9 coming round the corner, Shodrok. I'll not try and pronounce his full name.
Yeah, and he's looked handy, he's looked lively. They've got a good, also another team with a nice balance. They've got some very powerful penetrator style players. They've got a couple of steppy boys and some quickies.
Yeah, this is a close game, as you said. There's all to play for. We're only just at the start of the second half, but Spain should have the advantage with the abilities, but Poland are not going to just give it to them and let them have it all their own way, as we see them breaking down the right-hand side.
Yeah, I think that period of playing with 6 players And we're still being shown the yellow card on our screen. That's no longer accurate. They are back to a full complement. But those 2 minutes down to 6 players was a real challenge for the Spanish team. And I expect them to come out of that and now take control of the game again.
White, take a step, walk in, let's go.
As we know in sevens, it doesn't always go the way that you expect it. So let's definitely not count the Polish out yet, because they've got power, they've got some speed, as we've just seen. And they're ahead in this game at the moment. But
oh, that's unfortunate. That's a commentator's curse as well, isn't it? I jinx you, you jinx me, whatever. Anyway, it's a real coach killer there. Poland look to be building nicely, and that's just handed possession back in a dangerous position. The line out was a good one. The initial drive as well.
Okay, here's your mark, guys. Let's set up.
Yeah, just a poor pass off the base of that ruck. Just landed at the feet of the first receiver, and unfortunately just too low. And as we said, that little greasy ball now, just because there's been a slight sprinkling of rain, not the best. We need those passes accurate.
Yeah, you need to get the elbows up. Need to get the elbows up in the pass. So now the game's just gone a little bit flat, a little bit stop-start. That might work quite nicely for Spain here, as they are able to play into the 22 of Poland. I suspect they'll be looking for a set strike play from this line out. And they move to the backs, into the centre, out to the wide side. Simple stuff here. Oh, and good pressure from the Polish defence. But here we come, back on the right-hand side. Heads up stuff. And again, Portugal. Poland working so hard off the ball to regain possession.
Yeah, the Spanish getting into a nice flow. They're moving the ball, not worried about this slight greasiness there, as we've been talking about. Moving it side to side, getting good support players. But again, Poland not giving them too much space and time to play in, and working really hard on these cover defence system. And quite rightly so, got the turnover there, working really hard through Saborit. And again, winning the penalty as well.
Contact, medium degree of danger.
Another yellow card there for Spain. As we said, down in this area, referees are pretty tough on these players. If they're going to do silly things, they're going to get caught, and they're going to get carded.
Yeah, maybe slightly unfortunate with both of them. You know, this again, we're talking about accumulation of offences, but discipline, I mean, come on, it's one of the pillars of rugby. And that really, really, really is making it a difficult task here for Spain. There's only just over 2 minutes to play, 5-point deficit, and Poland have the opportunity to attack from deep. Oh, it looked to be the simplest of 2-on-1s. So Spain attacking again from the middle of the field, stepping, just looking to get a bit of momentum back into the attack. Going wide, no they're not, they're coming back on this short side. And that's a dominant tackle from Poland. Just getting trapped in there in an awkward position, and he wasn't able to release the tackled player, unfortunately. So Spain coming again once more through a penalty.
Knock on the ground.
Coming under serious pressure, but dealing with it well.
Advantage over.
Good presence of mind to release and pick up and go. And once more, the Polish player maybe getting on the wrong side of that breakdown. Spain retain and keep going, stepping. And there must be space now. Oh, but it's an interception. Can he go all the way? He can. Poland will extend their lead through Pozniak. That's the second of this fixture. And Poland will be delighted.
Yeah, nicely finished off, but if we take it right the way back out, if I was the Polish coach there, I wouldn't be happy when they've created a lovely 2v1 on the outside with the extra man, and then we'd try the one-handed offload, which turned it back to Spain, and Spain didn't hold on to ball. There's a good little bit of work there from the Spanish players, and holding the guy in the ruck as well to draw another penalty. And then moving out wide, Poland, very lucky on this occasion, snatched the ball out of it. Pozniak, I think we said, snatched it out of there and then went the length of the pitch. So that part really well done, but a little bit lucky that time, a little bit lucky, but I think you take the luck when you've got it.
Absolutely, there's a whole catalogue of errors, wasn't it? But let's put things in context. We've got Poland, the 11th seed in this tournament, up against Spain, the 2nd seed. You know, so you don't mind living off scraps, do you, if you're the 11th seed?
Good height in that kick there. Ability to challenge from both teams, but Spain coming away the better at this point.
And the buzzer has gone, so we're into overtime here, and it will be the first real big upset of Hamburg 2026. Man, Poland have real fire in their bellies now for these final stages. They don't want to concede another try. And they do come up with the ball, get that off the park if you know what's good for you. And they're attacking.
Yeah, I think they're wanting another score, aren't they, Ian?
They do, they're thinking of the points difference, but that was a forward pass, so it will be the end of the game. I mean, credit for where credit's due. They went behind early and they came back and they've won it 26-14 against a team that on paper is just much more experienced, more athletic, technically better, tactically more understanding. So that's an absolute phenomenon, isn't it?
That's really well done by Poland. I mean, there are no slouches, as I say. I mean, the women's team were here last year and they won it. You know, they've got a good setup in the coaching staff. They've got good young players coming through. They've got some players with experience, a couple of players playing in the English leagues as well. So they've got some skill in there. Let's take nothing away from them. I think Spain were not on top form. They're maybe trying a few new players, and those 2 yellow cards certainly didn't help them. So well done to Poland, not Portugal as you kept saying. So let's look to see how they progress through this, and I'm sure Spain will come back firing next time.
Yeah, apologies again for that, Andy. Very, very deeply ashamed. So we're progressing straight away here with Germany against Czechia in this men's competition. And the players take to the field. We have Czechia in red with white shorts and blue socks against Germany in their home grey and black kit. As we see here, led by coach Pablo Fallo, who's been doing a great job with this German team, improving the depth of players that are ready to take on this level. And the young guns are showing real promise, so a lot of excitement here.
It's a very exciting one, hey. It's also interesting, it's the exact same match that we had with the women's earlier. They also played Germany against Czech. In that game, the Czech were victorious. We'll see what the German men can offer in this one. They're having a lot of injuries hunting them. Their backline is really, I think, their third choice backline. There's heaps of players injured. They've been very unlucky with that over the season. But I'm sure this home crowd gives them an extra edge. So we'll see how Germany will do as we kick off and we have a contest for the ball.
Red release.
And Makonnen Amakwedi manages to get a tap onto it, so Germany regathers under pressure. And now that's Amakwedi, and immediately showing off his pace. This is a great start for Germany.
He's a try machine. He's been doing it all over the world this year. And finally doing it on German pitches as well. Makonnen Amakwedi, you probably all know about him by now. If you don't, oh, I'm not moving on.
Well, a little miscommunication here with mics on and off. Ian was just saying, Makonnen Amakwedi is a big name in the 7th series. He's very well known by now. He's in great form, and he immediately showed how strong and how quick he is. And then he realized he wasn't on, so I was repeating that. Unfortunately, I messed up Ben Ellerman and Makonnen Amakwedi there earlier. I haven't seen Ben Ellerman's hair in a while. He's grown it out.
Offside.
And now Bennett Fowl takes a penalty quickly.
Tackle, red!
Ellerman piles over. But unfortunately, the Jackal was successful. Czechia with the opportunity to attack. That's not been taken from the mark. He was just about a metre in front of the referee, unfortunately, so they will have to go back. Still going with the tap option, though. Oh. I'm coming instantly under pressure. It's a break for Czechia. Streaming up the pitch is Aschenbrenner. Aschenbrenner for the corner. Dragged down by, I think that was Gleitzer.
Yeah, it was.
No.
So great work right off the ball from Germany to scramble
and they get
back.
the turnover as well. This is class defense, not giving up. I had a chat to Curtis earlier. He was talking about the women's team, said our DNA is that we fight till the end, we're not giving up. And the German men show exactly that spirit. Something the German Federation is working on at the minute. They want to create a DNA of German rugby. What is German rugby about? So I'm sure that Curtis has his word somewhere in there as well, or he got it from somewhere. So the men have a similar mindset, and they show that here, not giving up, working back until their own 5, winning the penalty now as well, so Felix Hufnagel can put it to touch.
Yeah, Aschenbrenner looked like he was going to go all the way for Czechia, and Philip Gleitzer was one of the two Gleitzer brothers, working his way back here. He's got some pace, Gleitzer. Not always the most comfortable running mechanics, but quite incredible work rate. And here they go from deep Germany. Risky with the ball in one hand there from Gleitzer. Building from deep. Eichholz. Ellerman with a burst, with the pace. Oh, and you've not seen his hair for long, so you can enjoy it now.
It's Makonnen Amakwedi-esque as well. No wonder I messed them up. And Ellerman showing how quick he is, how able he is to beat defenders. Doing really well, showing the pace. He's a Hamburg boy as well, isn't he? From here.
He's St. Pauli through and through.
So cool for him to get a try in front of his home crowd. I'm sure the family's here as well. Great breakaway. Look at that, this switch, and then the pace.
Look, and he gets another little step in here just for fun. Look at it, it's coming now. Ah.
Gets on a little stress there in the end, but no worries, and Felix Hufnagel with a brilliant conversion. Germany being the dominant team here so far, I would say.
I'm going to say it again though, Gleitzer, he hadn't worked back to stop that intercept, you know, and that's how you can turn defence into attack, and that, you know, there's a difference between being behind by 7 points or being up by 7. So, Eichholz. Kick into the 22 of Czechia. And they're forced to build from deep. Amakwedi showing that he can tackle as well. Yeah, that was slightly ill-disciplined, he just couldn't resist.
Yeah, sometimes if the ball's right in front of you, it's hard to fight that urge to take it. Oh, and that's a big shot. Well done, but unfortunately, again, not releasing on the breakdown. He should have gotten up, released.
It's been given for a high shot. Yeah. I think he slid up from the chest onto the chin. It was an aggressive one. He's just got his timing wrong on this occasion.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's a good read though. Look at that. The timing's the timing's fine. It's just the technique. So Germany, that's bad. Hey, you're up 14 points. You do a lot of good work, and then you make that read, and you punish the team by having to go off. We'll see how they manage the yellow card.
Oh, when you live on the edge, there's things that can sometimes happen. He'll cool off for 2 minutes, and I'm sure he'll come back and put on a performance when he gets in the pitch.
Yeah, live on the edge is what sums up his playing style really well. Hey, he's able to spark brilliance, and sometimes things like this happen. But I think most of the time he shows his brilliance. He's quick, so quick.
Absolutely.
More than enough times he's showed how valuable he is. Also in this game already with the first try he scored.
Well, Germany are a better team with him than they are without him, so that's all you need to say to that. A little bit of a messy one here, but Germany do come out with the ball, so. And they're off. 3 against 2. Trying to do the easy thing, but ball just not going to hand. Eichholz tidies up.
Tackle red, 10.
Yeah, it's great work by Eichholz as well here. He looks, waits for support, and then looks for contact. Sets up the phase really well. Gleitzer goes in and gets another high shot. This is the 3rd penalty in Rona, isn't it?
12 red, never onside.
I think he just gave a warning now.
I only counted 2, but yeah, you're right. It's still the accumulative, whether it's 2 or 3, it doesn't matter. They're accumulating, and that's just a sign of the pressure that Germany are are putting on.
Yeah, and
Czechia.
good game management now. I like the quick tap by Felix Hufnagel earlier as he saw the space. If the execution goes wide, I think it's Eichholz who is in the wide channel.
Yeah,
he goes away in the corner. And now with this, there's a lot less time. The defense is set, so they take a scrum, take off time of the yellow card, and can now attack from this. I like to see Felix Hufnagel in the backline. He usually plays in the 4-pack. And it's really cool to see him moving the players, getting ball in hand, and distributing in the backline.
Oh, and it's like you said, that game management. But there we just see a deliberate knock-on from Czechia, and that's Aschenbrenner, the man who made the interception before. He's gone for another one, and now he's living life on the edge of the pitch. Oh, a little bit of humour. Anyway, so Germany again with a 14-point lead.
And it's 6 on 6 now.
It's 6 on 6, less than a minute to play. They're choosing to scrum, so there's going to be oceans of space.
And they switched around the backline. Hufnagel's now on the wide channel. So it looks like they're looking to free him on the wide side.
I reckon we are going blind with Eichholz.
Yeah, I could see that too.
There's a 2-on-1 there if they can work it. That's where they go.
That's what they do.
That's where they go. That's where they go. And that is a try. He saved one. He stopped the first try, and he scored this one. Influential, to say the least, from Philipp Gleitze. That takes the lead to 19 points to 0. Here we see it again. Eichholz eyeing up that blind side, going for it, creating the 2-on-1, and they're giving the ball. Little bit of indecision from the Czechia defense.
It's a great ball as well. It's a hard ball to give because he's getting tackled already, but he has the awareness. That's the thing with finding a rhythm. The team they know where the other one is. He doesn't even have to look. He plays that ball out the back. Felix Hufnagel with a really nice kick. It's even harder to hit the middle post than it is to hit it over. So it just shows the skill set of getting it on the crossbar and then hitting it over. Well done.
Absolutely. Again, if you can do that 3 times, I'll give him a 5er. Anyway. Yeah, Cedric Eichholz, you just mentioned it, how technically sound he is. He's a product of the RGH, so Rugby, Brudergesellschaft Heidelberg. I remember watching him through all the youth games and watching him grow and improve as a player.
In defense,
It's
relax.
great to see him play here.
Okay,
on the
let's
big
create
stage.
the wall with 2 inside players and the outside players. Okay, they broke the line there. Thanks, Philip. Okay, the next kickoff is the most important ball. Okay, Philip, 1 minute, Ufi 1 minute, and the rest I'm gonna start stopping. So, 1 minute.
Na zem, zkusíme rák, když to nejde, roztáhneme se a jdeme znova, ok? Je to furt hratelný výsledek.
Zkus to rychle, když nepovolej, tak okamžitě do obrany. Jo?
Lidu, máme 7 minut, pojďte před.
Jaký střídání jdou?
Podle mě půjde akorát vodička. Ne, dáme Davida Suchu dovnitř. Jo, rovnou, jedno střídání.
And here we see some of those highlights. Makon and Amakuedi speeding towards the try line. There's not many faster players in Sevens rugby than Makon and Amakuedi. Here we go again. Ben Ellerman. He goes the length of the pitch. More known for his power than his pace, but he's an all-round athlete, Mr. Ellerman, making the home crowd delighted. And rounded off with Gleitze, the workhorse, diving over for his reward.
Yeah, I love the coach saying, thanks, Philip. As we were saying, Philip Gleitze really saving Germany there, and this is what gave him momentum swing. Czech got the breakthrough, they couldn't score of it, and I think that's a mental advantage there as well you get from that.
Yeah, this is a German team. You talk about mental advantage. They're on fine form, they've got a bit of momentum. They've had wins against GB, against USA, they've had a huge win against Uruguay, wins against Kenya, so they've been around this year and they're feeling confident.
Yeah, you can also, like I said, they've been struggling with injury in this tournament. It's not really their A squad, and you can't tell at all. The teams are playing out, they're playing really good rugby.
Hey, careful. Up we go.
So in Germany,
Your player bound.
with the first scrum of the second half, it's a lovely attacking platform centrally in the pitch, around about, what are we saying, 35 meters out?
Yeah, and Marquardt back from his yellow card. So it's 7 on 6 for Germany now. And off the set piece, you'll love to give the ball to him. He's so quick.
Yeah,
and
they've got a couple of set plays, don't they, where they like to bring him in. I remember against Belgium last year, they got that cracking try.
And they do a similar thing again, McCready around the corner, but the ball's not accurate. He gets it, and we'll see there is space for him to attack now. Nice footwork, and then gets the offload away to Felix Hufnagel. And Hufy goes through. Hufy, another man not known for his pace, but he shows that he has it, runs the length, even shakes off one tackler in the try zone, and is now going to dot it down. There he goes. It's the next 5 points for Germany. A very dominant performance. I expected this game to be a lot closer. Germany really shown they've gained experience on the World Series during the year. They've made a real step up over the last year. And this is a great, great try again.
Yeah, we'll hopefully get another little look at that try. But first of all, the conversion. Hufnagel to add the 2 to his 5. And he's successful. He's been around too long to miss one like that. And here we do see the try. Amakwedi was put under huge pressure by that pass. And he just creates something from nothing. Stepping, turning, getting the hands free, the offload to Hufnagel. Hufnagel has the pace. He's going, and he's gone.
Yeah, I'm a big Hufnagel fan, also personality-wise. I was talking to him before the game. He's a very calm guy. He was very, very collected. Did not seem nervous at all, and you can tell he's such a nice guy, but he just flips the switch when he's on the rugby field.
Oh, and this second half couldn't have started much better for Germany. They get ball back from their own kickoff.
Tackle, red, release.
On fire. Protecting the ball, and Ellerman now. We know about his power. There he goes towards the line. Dragged down.
No hands down.
Gleitzer, that was Anton. File. Straightening it up. Just taking the defence. And Czechia on the wrong side. That was clever by Bennett File, the way he managed to work that. And Germany do get the next penalty.
Good game management again, taking the scrum, taking time off the ball. They've pretty much won this game. It's a game of sevens after all. Things happen very quickly, but then a comfortable lead here, so they can take this time off, get a breather, and then see what they create from this.
Absolutely, and tournaments are so much about momentum, aren't they? So they, even if you do have the lead, you're talking about they know they've probably won this game now. You're 28-0 up, but you want to keep that momentum going so you can end the game in a high and take it into the next one. And here we see Hufnagel doing exactly that, charging towards the line.
Tackle, red, hands away. Back foot.
And they recycle well there. It just opens up for him. It's Gleitzer number 2. That is Anton Gleitzer. We saw Philip getting one, and now Anton has one of his own.
Yeah, it's also a bit playing with what the defense expects, because we saw them really going wide a lot during the game, using footwork. Felix Hufnagel the face before he went in. Then they try to go short, and you just expect them to go wide again because there's 3 defenders missing, and he picks, and they just don't expect him to go himself there, and he sees them looking in the wrong direction. There's space for him to attack, so he goes through. Well done by Gleitzer, good vision.
Yeah, and that was a patient build-up, well deserved for Germany, and they're keeping building this momentum, which is exactly what they'll want.
So it's the opposite of what the women showed us earlier when they played Czech. It was a very tight game, very much for Germany here, very dominant.
A big high kickoff with good hang time here, taken well by Czechia. Good offload this time. And the
lobby ball.
Yeah, these big loopy passes today are always going to be challenging. The wind will catch them.
Oh, and some big shots as well by Gleitzer.
And Czechia just don't really look like they know exactly how to get through this German defence. They've not found a way yet. And another big hit.
It's again Gleitzer. Hayes, his second big shot in a row.
File this time. No, sorry, that was my mistake. That was Visa. And tidying it up at the back. Is that Sinderman? I think it might be. Ume distributing nicely. Hufnagel. Oh, little trip. That almost gave Czechia the opportunity to jackal, but Ume is tidied up well.
On the field. I did not realize that he's a big boy. Exciting to see him. Is that ball out? It doesn't matter now.
It
As
is now.
Gleitz has collected it, offloads it nicely.
Kamholtz charging towards the line, getting a little ball off from
Powerful
Sinderman.
defend by Max Kamholtz there.
Oh,
Over he goes.
He'll be delighted. A young lad. Two young lads combining with Sinderman and Kamholtz. The future is bright for Sevens Rugby in Germany, and they're enjoying this game.
It is. Germany started the program where they have the developmental sevens team training alongside the real sevens team, so there's a lot of young guys playing in that setup and then getting moved up and down between them, so they get more game experience, more game time, more exposure, but while being protected. And you can already tell the first glances of this with these young guys playing such good tournaments in the last couple of years.
Absolutely, and they're going from strength to strength.
Just wait a second, thank you. Time off. Okay.
Half a minute left to play in the second half.
Stay behind.
And Germany go long again. Good game management.
Not now, Black.
Patient defence. Just forcing Czechia to find a hard way round.
All offside.
But they were offside.
Number 9.
So it's the last opportunity for Czechia to get some points on the board, reduce that deficit.
Stay onside.
Oh, cheeky little offload, not quite going to hand. It was worth a try when you're 42-0 down at the end of the game. That was a convincing victory, wasn't it, Robbie?
Very convincing. I expected a tighter game. Germany showed complete dominance in this game. They're here to win it. They said that beforehand as well. They want to win it. We were skeptical about it, but they've shut down the doubters. Really good, great performance in the first game now. 42-0.
Yeah, delighting for all the home fans here. And we will be taking a break now. We'll be back at 2:15 European time for the women's competition as it continues with France against Portugal.
Machen wir heute schon gegen den Contest gehen, oder? Ich glaube schon. So, nichtsdestotrotz, kurze Pause Hamburg. Wir melden uns gleich wieder. Holt euch kurz was zu essen und zu trinken. Und drückt die Daumen, dass es trocken wird.
So I'm here with Ben Ellerman. Congratulations on that first game. Did it go to plan?
I think most of it went to plan. Obviously, the first couple of minutes were tough. We didn't have the ball. In sevens, you want to have the ball to control the game, but I think we managed well with the defense as well.
Yeah, and we saw you running in for that second try from probably your try line by the time it gets to tonight. Is that your favourite distance?
Not necessarily, but if I have to do it, I do it. I'm more the guy for the short contacts, carrying some people when I run through the contact. But if the opportunity is there, I like to score.
Yeah, you touched on the defence. There's some really good hits in there. Something you guys have been working on recently?
Most definitely. Especially after we went to the championship, we realised we do have physicality. We just have to bring it the first minute, and I think we did it this game.
And are we going to the final this year?
Hopefully.
Fantastic. We wish you all the best. Hope to see you there.
Thank you very much.
Cheers.
Sehr einfach, wenn das ganze Team für einen arbeitet und man genau das macht, was man sich vorgenommen hat. Ja. Und wir haben es
Let's go.
Right. Good turnover. I know. Hold in, just release it. Move 10 first. Yeah, good now. Right. 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 Right.
Not clear release. Big fourth by blue. No. No. Step back, step back. Use it.
Congratulations for that. You have Italy later today. How are you going to spend the rest of the day preparing?
Of course, we're going to rest now. We're going to say some words to each other, encouragement that we played well, we fought our hearts, but of course we have to get prepared.
Advantage of feet. Number 4, feet. Go back, go back, go back. Go right hands away. Back foot.